Xie Yan. Humph? Are you all right? For a moment you seemed lost in thought. It wasn't that, my spiritual sense was drawn into the ring. The spirit master left a fragment of his inheritance inside it, and I've acquired it, so that's what this ring can do. Either by Qing nor I realized it at all. By the way, you said the ring's owner used combat spirit fusion to infiltrate level 7 island heaven. Now that the spirit master is gone, could his spirit familiar still be alive? Well, spirit familiars live far longer than humans. She should still be alive, right? If she's alive, where would she be? This happened over a century ago. Even Bai Qing isn't sure. Perhaps one of the powerful clans present at the time took her as a servant? Humph. She wouldn't have been casually killed off, would she? Unlikely. While spirit familiars are low in status, they're not the same as humans. Among the Ling Empire's elite, showing compassion for spirit familiars is actually a popular sentiment. Xie Yan, now that you've inherited his legacy, are you planning to help him find his lost spirit familiar? Yes. The handsome young man I admire truly has a noble heart, so faithful and kind. How wonderful. Helping Zhu Ji find his spirit familiar seems like something I'll have to leave to fate, which means there's just one other matter left to handle. Zhu Ji may not have mentioned it, but since I've inherited his legacy, I need to figure out a way to send it back to the humans in the lower 3 levels of the island heavens. How long would it even take to travel from level 7 island heaven to level 3? Could I make it in a month or 2? From what that tiny spirit said earlier, it'll probably take years, won't it? So, how long am I supposed to stay in this world anyway? Hold up. By the way, tiny spirit, little Hong Yan, what level are the spirit familiars humans have these days? I've heard the frontline chieftains have formed contracts with 5-star spirit familiars, though their numbers are scarce. As I thought, Zhu Ji failed back then, but there were at least 100 spirit masters on that ship. Surely some of them must have succeeded. The humans of this world have never been saved by just one lone hero. The inheritance Zhu Ji mastered only reached 5 stars. If humans here have already developed 5-star spirit familiars, then the inheritance I'm carrying isn't so important after all. I have no mental burden. Ever since Xie Yan accepted the ring's inheritance, he's been looking a bit distracted. Is he really a human spy? Did seeing the tragic fate of that spirit master, who was also a spy, leave him shaken? Xie Yan, don't be afraid, I'll protect you. My inborn techniques are far stronger than the combat spirit fusion you humans rely on. No spirit will be able to see through them. Oh, by the way, Xie Yan, did inheriting that spirit master's legacy help you recover your memories? I noticed you've always relied on physical martial arts and never used a spirit familiar, let alone any exclusive spirit master techniques. Did you forget them all? My memories are still muddled, nothing's come back yet. A spirit master's exclusive skills, I want them too. Unfortunately, as someone from beyond this realm, I only look like the indigenous humans of this world. In truth, the differences between us run deep. For one, I lack the spiritual attribute root that every native here is born with, and without a spiritual attribute root, becoming a spirit master is impossible, much like how immortal cultivators in the Tao Du world need spiritual roots to begin their journey. Beep it, the spiritual roots here might share the same name, but they're light years apart from the ones in Tao Du. Without the ability to become a spirit master, what I have with me is an awesome but impractical skill. Otherwise, the first thing I'd do is sweet talk that little spirit into forming a contract with me, then see just how much stronger I'd get by trying a combat spirit fusion. Wait, why is he staring at me like that all of a sudden? I feel shy. Zhu Ji's research states that spirit masters can't form contracts with spirits because spirits, unlike their incomplete spirit familiars, have spiritual energy so dense it could blow a spirit master apart. But with my everlasting dominating fist and Xingtian combination, do I look like I'm afraid of exploding? If I can convince that little spirit to agree, I could seal the deal in no time. He wouldn't be in love with me, right? Humans and spirits, that's just not possible. How do I reject him gently? What a shame, I'll never become a spirit master, So this is all just wishful thinking anyway. Beep, why doesn't the system just turn this inheritance into a skill? If it did, I could use my origin points to unlock a special option and solve this problem. Why is he suddenly upset now? Did he finally realize there's no way this could work out between us? Forget it, even if I can't be a spirit master, there's bound to be something in this inheritance I can still use. No, maybe it's something incredibly useful. Humans have long wondered if they could transform their tools and weapons into a new type of spirit familiar, one that doesn't exist in the Ling Empire, a tool category spirit familiar. There have been countless failed attempts by spirit masters to create such a familiar, but Shu Ji, the prodigy, yes, he's a prodigy in every world, compiled the records of tool category spirit familiars, combining past knowledge with his own insights. Unfortunately, he died before he could prove its validity. No one knows if the theories in the records truly work. Among my tools, the Sealing Heaven Sword and the Ghost Vessel would qualify. I could test the records on them. Wait, no. Let's forget about the vessel. It would require tearing it apart and reforging it. And while I'm familiar with the Sealing Heaven Sword, I wouldn't dare touch the vessel. As for forming a contract with a successfully transformed tool category familiar, the Sealing Heaven Sword is already my artifact. With my sword and body fusion skill, the connection between us might surpass even that of a spirit master and a familiar. So I might not even need that step. It's decided. I'll use the Sealing Heaven Sword as a test subject. If it works, I'll push it to 5-star and see what is the Sealed Heavenly Sword's logic-defying ability. But for the first step, I'll need the little spirit's help. Wait, no, I can't let this handsome brother stay so depressed. I'll have to sacrifice myself. Xie Yan, don't worry, I'll do it for you. I haven't even asked yet, and you're already agreeing? Since when did you start jumping the gun, little Hong Yan? Well, just ask already. Alright, I picked up some knowledge from the Spirit Master Inheritance and want to try transforming one of my items. The first step requires spiritual energy to draw the formation, but I can't use spiritual energy for reasons, so, little Hong Yan, I'll need your help. Heh? No problem, leave it to me, tell me what to draw, Xie Yan. Boo-hoo-hoo, I'm so embarrassed. Phew, I think it's done. How is it? What is your opinion? Humph, correct, it's perfect. According to the records of tool category spirit familiars, spiritually transforming an artifact into a spirit familiar requires 5 steps: vivification, spiritual awakening, completion, egg transformation, and contracting. Vivification involves using a magical formation to help the artifact absorb a mysterious substance called the essence of spirits, extracted from the bloodline crystals of powerful races. Do bloodline crystals really contain essence of spirits? Why haven't I heard of this before? Little Hong Yan, you have so many treasures, check if you've got a suitable bloodline crystal. Don't worry, for the initial vivification step, the essence of spirits consumption is minimal. It won't cause much loss to your artifacts. Alright, I'll take a look. Here's a 3-star Cloud Deer bloodline crystal. The Cloud Deer clan's bloodline can reach up to 5 stars, so it's definitely a strong race. 10 seconds later. Nothing happened. Looks like this is a no-go. Alright, how about this 4-star Blue Crane bloodline crystal? The Blue Crane clan also maxes out at 5 stars. No-go, still no movement. This one has to work. A 3-star Wasp Snake bloodline crystal. The Wasp Snake clan can reach an incredible 6-star potential. It's an undeniably powerful bloodline. Still no-go, no movement. I don't believe this. I'll definitely help you arrange this today. After trying so many, could it be that Chuji's method is just nonsense? Wait, the formation has activated success? Little Hong Yan, what did you put in? I got a little carried away and threw in the Black Jade Dragon crystal. Quick, take it back, I'm just testing a theory here. Once we confirm this Spirit Master method is legit, we can hunt for other suitable bloodline crystals. Didn't think you'd actually use the Black Jade Dragon crystal. You said it wouldn't use much. I promised to help. and I'm not one to go back on my word. Besides, if you worked so hard to get this treasure, it might as well be consumed by you. It's only fair. 20 minutes later. Why is it taking so long? Even though it doesn't seem like the black jade dragon crystal is being drained, what if I'm just too inexperienced to notice? If I call for a stop, would I look stingy? But, is this much time not enough? The records of tool category Spirit Familiars doesn't specify how long this step takes, only that after vivification, the item will seem alive, you'll feel it breathe, with faint signs of life ebbing and flowing. For the sake of the quest, maybe it's better to halt the experiment. Humph? It stopped reacting. Looks like it's a success. It's just as described. Although not a true living being, the artifact shows signs of vitality, as if it's breathing in steady waves. The deity transformation sword intent had always been the only living component of the sealed heavenly sword. The sword itself was a lifeless structure, interchangeable at any time, but now even the sword body is showing signs of life, truly a remarkable technique. That's great. Next is the second step. The black jade dragon crystal says it's exhausted from being absorbed and needs a break. Don't worry, the second step, spiritual awakening, doesn't need bloodline crystals, instead, it requires. It's the almighty lizard, this 5-star wraith has returned to kill. A 5-star heavenly lizard, with a vile ghost inhabiting its husk. If you have any sense left, you wouldn't want to live in this world. Let me grant you eternal peace. Give up the struggle. You are already dead. That roar, and this piece of meat, it must be the same heavenly lizard from before. It was actually defeated? Xie Yan, this isn't good. I feel the presence of a 5-star obsidian jade dragon. Oh, there's also a 4-star. You're not wrong, they're coming. So it was here. I was wrong to blame the ghost, one feather cloak spirit, and the other it's actually a sky-horn obsidian jade dragon. A sky-horn obsidian jade dragon is actually here in the beast realm. It's quite rare. 5-star obsidian jade dragon, manhwa. 4-star obsidian jade dragon, fanning. You feather cloak spirit over there, hand over the obsidian jade dragon crystal. Fellows of the obsidian jade dragon clan, I am you of the feather cloak spirit clan. We're not interested in hearing your name. Hand over the obsidian jade dragon crystal. I do have an obsidian jade dragon crystal, but I got it from the ghost tribe. I didn't steal it from the obsidian jade dragon clan. How about this? My treasury also contains many treasures as valuable as the obsidian jade dragon crystal. I'm willing to trade double the amount. Shut up. If the dragon crystal was stolen by you two spirits, you'd already be down there with the 5-star ghost. Don't look for trouble while we're still talking nicely. But this? You're so slow, I'll get it myself. Humph? The obsidian jade dragon clan has noble blood. As the ruler of this territory, you bully your subjects like this. You! Wow, for my sake, Xie Yan actually dared to talk back to the obsidian jade dragon clan. This female dragon should be a 4-star, it's still within my capabilities to handle. The obsidian jade dragon crystal is something that was left behind by our ancestors. The feather cloak spirit picked it up, so it should be returned to its rightful owner. Picked up? We clearly snatched it from the ghosts, no credit, but at least we did the work. You want it back, negotiate. Why do you have to forcefully take it? Just seeing how easily that human killed the heavenly lizard, the 5-star obsidian jade dragon behind her is someone I can handle right now. The item definitely has to be returned, but it's best if we can get some benefits in return. I wouldn't have worked so hard and wasted so many source points for nothing. What's the difference between this and robbery? Do you even have any rules? What a naive sky-horn obsidian jade dragon. In the 7-layered island, in the beast realm, my obsidian jade dragon clan has only one rule, that is, my rule is the rule. What the hell? Beep, the ruler of the territory is so unprincipled? Sorry, my tail is shedding, my scales are a bit worn, a little force and they fly off. I didn't mean to hit you in the face. Alright, there's no need to fight. You can have the obsidian jade dragon crystal back. Let's go. Just gave it back? Didn't get anything in return? The obsidian jade dragons are very stingy. They won't give you anything. Let's go. What a strange race. That skyhorn obsidian jade dragon, wait. The feather cloak spirit can leave, but I didn't say you could go. From those two moves just now, I can tell that you're quite strong. Your face is quite pretty. I haven't tasted a skyhorn sleeping dragon before. I don't need any weapons. Let's have a one-on-one fight. If you lose, you come back with me and become my mating partner. You should know that introducing inferior bloodlines is against the rules. What inferior bloodline? It's just a bit of fun. There aren't many 4 stars left in the clan who can fight me. Is the Obsidian Jade Dragon clan's racial concept as open-minded as the enchanting demons? From what I know, this woman seems to be particularly open-minded. Hey you. Sorry, I'm not interested. I'm joking. Why would I fight with you out of the blue? I get no benefit at all. If we could kill people and steal treasures, that's fine. But there's a 5-star right next to us. Sorry, you don't have the right to refuse. Sorry, I have a safe combat pass. My friend rejects this duel. You. What safe combat pass? The number of safe combat passes is very scarce. Before, the spirits of the Obsidian Jade Dragon clan liked to go out and fight the elite youngsters of different clans. Then, the clan leaders of all the clans went to the domain master to seek an explanation, so the domain master issued several safe combat passes, which can be used to reject duels from the Obsidian Jade Dragon clan. You only have one safe combat pass. Are you trying to protect yourself? Or this Skyhorn Obsidian Jade Dragon? My clan leader gave me 2. You. Wait, this. The second step of Spirit Tool Enchantment, Awakening, requires spiritual materials with strong vitality from living spirits. There's one theory: these spiritual materials, if they come from the race of the blood crystal chosen in the first stage, the awakening effect may be maximized. Even though Zhiji hasn't proven this theory himself, I believe in his wisdom. How about trying the Sealing Heaven sword on this scale that just fell off the 4-star Obsidian Jade Dragon? If there's a reaction, then this duel. Feathercloak Spirit, don't be so shameless. If I take both of your exemption cards and then cause trouble for you again, will you be able to produce another exemption card for me? You Obsidian Jade Dragons are shameless. I said my rule is the rule. Alright, don't bully my friend, come at me instead. You want to fight me, I agree. However, there's one flaw with your suggestion. If I lose, I'll go with you. That's fine. What if I win? You didn't mention that at all. After putting that scale in the cauldron, Feng Tian clearly reacted. Good, you're not going to fight? I'll keep pestering you to fight. Win? You still want to beat me? If you win, I'll return the Black Jade Dragon Crystal to you. How about that? Ha! Agreed. Ha, you really think you can win? Seems like my promise to not use magic gave you unrealistic hope. Of course I'm confident in myself. Let me state this first. I fight very fiercely. You still have time to regret it. Getting the Black Jade Dragon Crystal back is a pleasant surprise, of course. It doesn't matter if she regrets it later. Anyway, this wasn't my true objective. Old man, keep your things. I need to prepare for a fight. Hey, what a coincidence. I fight fiercely too. Don't get killed by me. Xie Yan, I'm sorry. I was looking for the Black Jade Dragon Crystal, and this led to your predicament. Relax, I know what I'm doing. You be smart, and just help me maintain the situation. With the authority and power of the Black Jade Dragon clan, if you dare to provoke them for no reason, you're asking for death. I have to take advantage of such opportunities where people are voluntarily offering themselves up. I can't go all out and overwhelm them right from the start. If she loses too quickly and gets furious and brings in the 5-star dragon, I'm in deep trouble. I need to slowly simmer the frog, extend the fight, and slowly collect enough spiritual material while entangled in battle to feed Feng Tian's sword, dragon horns, dragon scales, dragon blood, dragon hide, they're all good stuff.